Wow.
This is my verified run.
Extraordinary.
Yes. But I tweeted, so I think we are
Successful
good to
tweet.
go.
I'm grateful. Oh god, what was that? I'm going to ignore that and look at that later. Just knock something off my desk. Okay, count me in. 3, 2, 1, whenever, whoever.
Oh,
I don't mind who.
I just realized I need to lower your volume a little bit more.
Wow,
Balance.
rude.
Yes. Okay.
Ow! My life is a disaster.
Okay. I think
Okay.
I am ready to go. Are you both ready? Remetsu and
Yeah.
Icefire? I guess I'll just do the count then. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Take it away, guys.
Okay, so welcome to a three-way race of Nier Automata. It's a new game from both Square Enix and Platinum. It's sort of a character action RPG, not just an action RPG, but character action. So it's got a little more depth to its combat and also its movement. There will be a lot of interesting platforming using our attacks. But first we have a shmup section, which is a little bit out of this place to start with, but it should work out okay.
Penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board. This is Operator 6-0. All units confirmed. We've passed the 50-kilometer
So there isn't a whole lot to talk about at the start of the round. It's kind
You
of
could talk about the game's true 80% category.
true 80% category of ending W, where you just die
Understood.
in this opening to those giant lasers that you just saw.
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
So yeah, the reason we call this category ending A is because it's the first reasonable ending of the game. It has lots of joke endings that end a lot sooner.
Yes. So we'll be completing the first chunk of the main
11B
story,
down.
basically.
Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
The game's endings, or at least the main endings in the game, are more of like chapters or acts, rather than a full, complete game.
Requesting permission to engage. Permission granted.
So now we get to shoot stuff.
7E down. Down. Assuming captain's duties.
Did somebody say butts? Probably.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting
Yeah, this section kind of just tries to do a little bit of tutorial for how the shmup parts work. Which again, feels a little odd for them to do it this way, just because it's not the main gameplay style that you'll be seeing.
Captain, I think 4B down. 2B to Operator 6-0. All allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders. Operator to 2B. We need you to run
And I'm back from the bathroom. This game starts with a shmup section?
Yeah, it starts with a shmup.
I
But
don't know what I was expecting.
yeah, no, that's something just actually, you know, it's starting with a shmup is kind of good because the game, a lot of its main themes are just trying to disrupt your expectations. So
I think they just started with it because it looks cool.
it does look cool, and that's always nice. But the first part of this shmup can take a little bit of random amounts of time, depending on what your the other androids do. The other but
So you can make it faster if the other androids in the flight unit shoot the enemies for you, but sometimes
Yes.
they don't. They just fly around and be useless.
yep.
Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
But now we're at a point where we actually do main combat. These stubby enemies are the most terrifying enemies in the game because of this Whirly Arm attack. It will always disrupt your attacks all the time.
And its hitbox is huge.
It is the biggest hitbox. But these enemies at the start here don't have a lot of health. Kind of just churn right through them. And if you have played the game, but not watched the speedrun, this arm here where we're fighting, Marks, you're going to notice that we're going to do a lot of damage. We're going to be doing something that I call damage exploit, a lot of people just call it damage glitch.
It's really just a spinning sword.
It's just a spinning sword. If you do the, on your second weapon set, where you have small sword on your heavy attack slot, you do a dashing heavy attack. You kind of throw your sword out and it spins. For some reason, the fact that you're in the middle of a dash while you do it increases the damage just by a lot. It's an insane amount. We exploit that for the... Is it 5 times?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's almost exponentially. So... There you go, you had the actual numbers. I just never bothered to see what numbers it was. It just worked.
Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open it.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever
So that's the
easy.
main thing you'll just be seeing on these grounded sections, pretty much, so... The others are probably already on bridge skip. It's the main... It's sort of the gatekeeper skip for how you learn how the physics work in the game.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like
Didn't
me
get
mostly
walled.
work alone.
Oh, dang.
Scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are
Okay.
prohibited.
So you have to use a lot of
Sorry,
different
man.
attacks
And
to
another
actually
thing.
gain height. It's
Stop
not like a
calling me
double
that.
jump in one attack or
It's
something. No,
unnecessary.
you have to do a whole
All right,
lot
then.
to get
Do
enough
me
height to get over the bridge. And now we go out of bounds for a little bit. Also didn't get walled, but...
Alert. Bulletproof apparatus detected on enemies. Close range combat is advised.
I know.
Oh, there's one left. The game does have a lot of forced perspective changes, where then you're fighting from a completely above camera or a side view, which is pretty interesting, I guess. It keeps it fresh. It can be a little obnoxious at times. The above camera view is definitely the hardest to control, keep everything going properly.
I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
The big, well,
There should
these
be another
two
facility
arms are
across
going to
that
fight
bridge.
two
It's a bit of a
marks.
hike, but should we check it
Mark
out?
squared.
Yes.
It's not like command to get a location wrong.
Although you really
Because even
only
they get
fight
bad
one.
intel from time to
The
time,
second
huh?
one, you should take them out before the second one actually comes down.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Alert. High-powered
So yeah, a lot of these boss fights, they're not actually health-based. They're kind of scripted
Doesn't matter. I'll
for
just
the
take 'em out.
double marks that Half was fighting. You only need
Oh,
to get
I'm
him down to
fighting
half
it
health.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only need to get him down to half health, and then the game just scripts the next sequence to start. And that's a recurring theme for a lot of boss battles in this game.
Yeah. And then, yeah, you can't do any extra damage or anything like that after that particular point. And that's going to be very true for Ingalls, which is the big fight that is starting now.
Yeah, Engel's fight is almost entirely scripted.
You can pretty much just lose time against Ingalls.
Yeah, so at 2 points in the Engel's fight, you can lose time. One when it's going underwater. It has one attack that's random, and each attack takes a different amount of time, and some of them are very long. And the other is at the very end of the fight for the same reason.
Yeah, at the end of the fight there will be some dialogue between 9S and 2B. And
I got punches.
You got punches. Good, I needed you to get punches.
It's 20 seconds gone. So yeah, about that random attacks, I just got the longest of random attack you can get.
Yes, punches is the worst after a little cutscene at the start, where 9S kind of flies in.
What's your status?
This is the target.
Oh man, I'm
going
getting
to
the
destroy
clap.
Right.
Lucky
I'll
bastard.
provide support.
Which is actually the fastest attack you can get.
Alert.
It's because I'm already way behind, that's why.
Proposal. Evade.
So you kind of just run away. Don't even have to shoot him at this point, because his health bar is gone once you don't see the health bar.
Self-destruct him. Extra weight. And detonate the C4 skirt.
Yep, the C4 skirt. I'll just show off the run cycle a little bit because it's a really good run cycle and you never see it because repeated dashes is faster than running.
Hacking in.
Nine S.
9S black box signal detected. No response to
Nine F. I have to help 9S.
Yeah. But again, yeah, this second part of this Ingalls fight in the flying unit is also basically timed to wait for a conversation to end. And then you might get an extra attack after that, you might not.
It talks? I intelligence.
2B. I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in.
Yeah, for the flying phase, basically anything that's not the energy attack is slow. For that last attack.
Yeah, for that last attack,
The control.
you just hope the random assortment of attacks you get just
Your pause.
makes it timed so that you don't get an extra attack at the very end.
I told you to shut up!
And I'm gonna get... Wait, oh. Never mind, I
I got
got
a
the
punch.
best luck possible.
Nice. I got a punch, which I guess I'm happy. At least it's not missiles.
Upper arm.
Yeah.
Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point.
Got it. These is control systems.
I want to butt in to point out at this juncture that people are PMing me. Well, donations are going through, like they are being received, but for some reason this on-stream donation tracker thing and my donation ticker that I'm reading off of aren't updating in a timely fashion.
Oh no.
They are going through. Trust me, I'm checking. But they're just not showing up in a format that I can read off from. At the moment, I think that shit might have been. I don't know.
Well,
It's going through though. There is no problem with the donation thing. It's just the display is like not currently updating or something. I'm going to fiddle with it.
okay. Hopefully the fiddling results in visible donations. But yes, do keep donating. We do need to get Vlad and Revolution to SGDQ.
50, 12, 80.
And there's this menuing sequence here where you could easily accidentally get some extra text. Like, which I just did.
Alright.
But
Okay. I could. Okay, once.
an interesting thing about the mashing in this game, while it does have a sort of fast text scroll just by holding down the cancel button, which would be B on an Xbox controller, it's actually faster to mash confirm and cancel alternatingly. So while they give you an easy option, it's not the fastest thing. You have to do something complex instead. That's sort of a running theme with speed strats. Do a complex thing instead of the easy, simple option, and that's faster.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
Yes, you. I need.
Does-
We so.
I like Icefire's headcanon
That means
for
we get a flight units,
the
huh?
fast
Better head for the
conversations.
Usually we can't get near
Yeah,
flight units.
the fast conversations
Way
are
too
just
expensive
the
for us
android
to
speaking
run.
in compressed
Too bad
format.
They can't mass produce these things yet.
It's the kind of headcanon that makes me feel good inside. We get another flight section.
Hey, 2B. Why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind
It's
of
a
thing.
pretty basic flight section, but this time as well, we
Alright,
also
alright.
don't have any healing items for a little while, which is generally not an issue here, but it's something to keep in
You're going
mind.
to have some new
So
weaponry
if we get
installed
hit,
from
we
here on
can't
out.
heal.
I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
And we can now do sort of a large missile barrage from the flight units as well, which is useful in quite a number of places. This does a lot of damage
Bunker
in a
2B,
short period.
commit. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the resistance camp,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy.
Keep on
discovering
losing
their
that time,
position.
Icefire.
Understood. Good luck down there.
One of the big flying guys did the spinny attack.
Alright.
Basically, my missiles did 0 damage.
Oh. I used the missiles on, like, the enemy wave before that. So that's probably slower, but... Yep. So if you do a jump or an attack into sort of intro cutscenes for areas, it skips a slow walk-up sequence, which is there for some reason. I don't even know why, but there's a little, like a few seconds of just slow walking, unless you're jumping or doing an attack through that trigger.
None of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Going over the barriers in the area is pretty trivial. I know you can hear icefire mashing right now. There's just a lot of intense mashing in general for this section. It's a lot of menuing to do.
This is the resistance camp, huh?
And talking.
We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
Please.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Once you've done the talking, though, you go to basically retrieve some stuff. This is really the only sort of fetch questing we do, as far as I remember. I don't think we do anymore.
Most of it now.
But
This is the only one.
yeah, we don't do any other fetch questing in the game.
This is technically the only side quest we do.
But it's required, so it's not really a side quest. But
Yeah, it's just the same format.
Good?
It's fine.
Go collect
Does
thing
that
for X
question have
reason.
anything to do with our
Yeah.
operation?
Not really. I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
all the side quests do have some some interesting stuff for it just casually,
That should
but
be enough.
we
Let's
we
get
don't
this
need
back to
them.
the trader. Plant
We
life is
get by
clearing most
just
of the central
fine
area.
without any of their
Big
extra
plants, too.
experience or
Report.
goods.
Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
Wrong one.
Okay, that's everything.
Once
the
you
supply
have
trader
everything, you
asked
kind
for.
of just go back to the camp and do some extra mashing.
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to Yorha. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
I also can't commentate really well doing menuing, so...
Yeah, Remetsu's a bit ahead. I had some pretty bad RNG at the start.
Oh, did Remetsu get shiny moves? Gosh. It's all over. We might as well just stop icefire.
The desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult.
Sorry, my run-of-the-mill moose is
Please make
better.
sure you're ready before you go.
There's more of them, so obviously they must be better.
Oh man. Controversial. How dare you propagate your moose genics? Yeah, we ride a moose here because it's a fairly long travel sequence, so it's actually a good bit faster just to ride a moose all the way there.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Currently, our struggle against the machine life forms is at a stalemate. This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you
And
find the effort
gate skip
grueling.
here, which I'm sure you've
Now is
already
not the
seen
time to
twice.
give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on.
Kind of just clip out through the side there, going straight down over the side of that barrier. And just go out of bounds, and it's all good. Saves a good bit of time, otherwise you have to wait for these conversations to end and then talk to Jackass, that's their actual name, and have the gate explode. And there's a slight sidetrack here. Instead of going straight to the next city area. Oh, and for some reason, doing this running attack up hills is faster than just a regular dash, but not by a lot. But we go out here to pick up a pod, so now we have 2 pods, which is actually important for a few things. One, just that it has a different attack, it shoots missiles instead of the Gatling. And it gives us 2 pod program charges, which is especially important while we're in flight units, so we can do 2 volleys of the big missiles. Don't actually have to attack the enemy there at all, you just kind of go past them and it triggers the next sequence.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I think I'm the only one that's going to be picking up an extra weapon called the Fang. I'm pretty sure both of the other runners don't pick up the Fang.
What's that?
Analysis.
It makes a few things a little bit easier, but it's not really necessary.
Humans resided in such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex. Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Target confirmed. Let's get him.
Yeah, slight divergence here to pick up Fang. And then I have to stop and pick and equip it, which is like the main reason it's a time loss at all.
Scary, so kill. Run. Not this way.
I wonder what makes them choose these words.
Yeah, this game's OST is fantastic, just in general. It's very solid all the way through.
Without it, I don't think I would have enjoyed the game as much.
Oh no, definitely not.
They were killed by local machine life forms.
There it goes!
They don't give up. Run. Must run.
Multiple machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
And we are horrible prudes, so we interrupt a massive robot orgy.
Don't listen to them, 2B.
It's really just timed to the point where you get that one enemy to spawn, and then after that you kind of just kill things for a while until a trigger happens, or a cutscene starts to trigger the boss fight. You want to get as many kills as you can here, just because experience is good. Oh no. I have completely bossed this fight now. Oh well. I really can't commentate this fight, unfortunately.
Fight. Sword. Dodge. Projectile. Deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
And that was probably the worst Adam fight that I've had in ages. Well, maybe not, but it was really bad.
Come on, through that hole.
It's probably
easy to lose time on it.
Yeah, it is. But I made very silly mistakes. But yeah, that was Adam. That naked guy was Adam.
It stopped. Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command. Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
I'm guessing the tracker is still busted. Probably.
Yep, it seemed like the donations have gone through.
Mm-hmm.
The money is there. It has been processed. They are completed transactions. Just Streamlabs. Like the problem is Streamlabs. It's not updating.
Okay, this is good.
It seems to be frozen. And I don't really know what to do about that. If anything, really. Because it's like totally
Operator,
not on anyone's end at all.
We just encountered a pair of humanoid machines.
That is unfortunate.
Capture them, but I have
Streamlabs have a number you can go.
Understood.
Apparently, I mean, I imagine it'll unstick itself after a while, because like it has been going on for the entire marathon where people have been like, but it usually unsticks itself after like 10, 15 minutes or something, where it all just comes in a block. It's been like half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I don't know.
Whew. Maybe we should.
No.
Roger.
It's very important to say continue fighting instead of go back to the resistance camp. That little dialogue there.
Data upload
It's
complete.
basically a run over if you accidentally say go back to the camp. Thankfully, if you are mashing the cancel button, it automatically hovers
We've
over
lost contact with
that
several
option
Yorha
for
units that
you.
were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate. End transmission.
I heard something about that back at the resistance camp.
Target location confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible. Looks like our surface route's been cut off. Maybe so 2B. Those machines out in the desert look just like androids, right?
Right.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines try to look like us?
There's no point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
Good to hear that Remetsu's run is going very smoothly.
And mine's iffy. I lost a lot of time just to RNG, and that's kind of
What are
upsetting.
those?
It is.
What the?
Wow, this is weird.
Let's be happy together. Together. Together.
It's a carnival skip. It's a pretty interesting little skip. Some out of bounds fanciness that goes on. Only saves like 6 seconds when done properly. The way I just did it, it probably only saved like 3 or 4. But
Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's play. Let's play. 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 Let's play.
I wasn't paying attention.
These machines are heavily... Do you really think it's a good idea to leave that tank behind?
If they aren't hostile, fighting them is a waste of time.
we always have to get called out for a Let's Play. There is a way to skip that short cutscene, but it's an important trigger for this roller coaster. So the roller coaster would not stop and let us off at the next point.
Humans sure are strange creatures. Hey, 2B?
Yes?
People who know me well usually call me Nines, so...
Oh.
So what do you think? I mean, if you want to call me Nines, it's totally okay.
I do.
Oh. Alright.
Also, that's exactly how you ride roller coasters, just so you all know. I was at Busch Gardens last weekend, so I know.
What the hell?
Our records don't say anything about a machine like this.
This fight has probably the best, some of the best music in the game. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Some of the worst mechanics.
Some of the worst mechanics. Camera will be zoomed in very, very much farther than it should be fairly soon.
If we take hacking damage, it'll affect our bodies as well.
Are we seriously being attacked with dead androids?
Wait, I don't think... 2B! I'm detecting black box signals! They are dead. They've been turned into weapons!
All right. This ends now.
I've almost analyzed the enemy's hacking pattern. I'm going to try to hack it back. Keep it busy.
Thankfully, I didn't get hacked at all. But otherwise, this fight's basically sort of on a timer. Largely because of the ridiculous amount of damage that we do. Anyways.
Saturation attack triggered by enemy consciousness data. Failure to dis-
Thanks for the assist.
Oh, I've got... I'm sorry,
Oh.
Range defense +3, so you do get some attack upgrade chips throughout the run here that we won't equip for a while.
It's almost like it had actual emotion.
The machines don't have
What you really want are
said that
weapon
yourself.
attack
Yeah,
up or critical up. A mix of the two is pretty nice. Everything else doesn't really matter much.
This way. This way. This way. Here. This way. Here. This way. This way.
So why don't the machines, or the aliens who created them, attack the bunker directly? They originally came here from outer space, right?
Well, there are a few theories about that, but no one knows for sure. Hard to tell what an alien is thinking, you know?
All crit chimps aren't that good.
Yeah.
Compared to a mix.
Yeah, a mix is really good of
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
weapon attack up and critical up, since the weapon attack up also boosts the critical damage as
Map
well.
data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed.
We have done nothing bad.
Kind of just interrupt conversation with an attack on one of the peaceful robots there. Save a little bit of time. And since there were Craigasms, I'm guessing Death Warp has already taken place.
Operator 60 to 2B.
Also the most important conversation in the game. 6-0 crying about being turned down.
2B here. What's wrong?
Oh. There's this operator I kind of liked, but when I asked her out, she turned me down.
It would actually be a little faster just to run there ourselves, but the animal is pretty important for a Death Warp setup.
I don't think I can stand spending one more day in this bunker.
You leaving would be bad for me. It would affect mission efficiency.
Are you saying you need me to be?
All Model B combat units require the assistance of an operator. So...
To be?
That's all. Closing this channel.
So you blow yourself up there. Because dealing with 6-0's emotions is just too much. You can't handle it. Also, to get Mr. Moose to...
He just started transmitting to us directly. Your mouth
attack
can say
you.
anything it wants,
They were
but
a
you
little
still
slow
don't
about it, but that kills you, and you will go back to your last save point, which is in Pascal's village. In this game, the penalty for dying is loss of experience, and whatever chips you happen to have equipped at that time. We haven't equipped chips yet, so we don't lose any.
Oh my god, my Lexi.
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe?
I killed Pascal. What should I do?
Just transport. Oh wait, you can't yet.
You can't
run out of the
transport.
area.
Yep. Good run. Good run. I don't know how far I have to go either.
I don't know either. I've never done that.
Yes, you have. You've just never had to go
that
back.
was a different area. That was after Buevar, or whatever her name is.
Yep.
I still can't pronounce it right.
So I'm hoping that's far enough. Down the ramp was enough. Wouldn't have known.
Down the ramp. That's good. It's not a big time loss then.
No, I went farther because I didn't know.
When I shot Pascal, I just gave up.
Yep.
Tubi, this is an emergency transmission from the bunker. We're reading a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. And it looks like there are a ton of other machines there with it. All Yorha units should proceed and engage immediately.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
I promise you, we were not aware of this information. I realize the odds of...
2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us. They just set the coordinates, so let's get going.
On it.
Anyways, some big Ingles are attacking the city. Only will be killing one of them, though.
We probably shouldn't get near that guy's feet.
So there are two.
Yeah, no. But let's
First
find
one,
another.
we will basically be skipping, going over a barrier.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
It's never explained how the Engel got there so quickly, out of nowhere.
That's a very good question that I never even asked myself.
Or what happens to the first body that you, even when you kill, is still hanging out there? It just disappears.
Yeah.
Damn it!
2B! Displaying data on central wiring hub.
Be careful. The skies are packed with anti-air weapons. Make sure to approach at low altitude.
It's
How the
honestly
second Engels is completely enclosed by buildings and is still just standing there. How do you
Yeah.
get there?
Who knows? It's pretty cool that the game even lets you skip these and like it doesn't really break anything. It's sort of a little broken at the moment, but for the actual game itself, you know, it lets you continue and all that.
Unfortunately, the rest of the game doesn't let you do that. And there's a lot of potential skips we've found that don't work because you need to do the story sequence in a particular way.
Yeah. I lost a minute from killing Pascal.
Ouch. Like, if we didn't have to follow the story quest line, we could actually get to Flooded City at the start of the game. So imagine just having the fight ground right at the start and skip everything.
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted
That wouldn't be
a
so
signal
bad,
belonging
actually.
to aliens.
No, it wouldn't be
These
bad.
are
It'd be
the
great because you're
creatures that
skipping
are in
half the
direct
game.
command of the life forms on this planet. If we can destroy them.
Pretty
We can
much.
end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is
Should have
hard at
gotten
work
an
attempting to
SSD,
analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet.
But it seems to be underground. Like way underground.
Oh,
Guess
okay,
we'll
that's
see
in
once we
town.
get there. If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B? Look at all these dead machines.
I guess it's a good thing this game has
Seems like they've been
scripted
here for
loads.
a long time.
Makes it more fair.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
It does.
You.
2B! Look out!
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us. The machines.
Wiped out.
So this fight is kind of just, it's time. You can't make it go faster.
Machines are weapons capable of evolution.
You can make it go slower.
You can make it go
We
slower.
can become aware.
So we avoid that.
Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple.
You just want to get one kill on Eve for extra experience.
They held no value to us, but the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma. They killed
One thing I never explained was this pod slow-mo. So if you're holding down the pod program,
don't you think?
instead of just releasing it and firing, the enemies all move significantly slower.
As does the environment around you.
Yeah, and the environment. That's a good point. 'Cause that's
It
used
slows
later
down
as well.
time for everything but you.
For everything but you. And then you cancel the pod program just by doing a regular shot. And start it back over again. And you have infinite slow-mo.
Forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
The aliens were already...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Adam and Eve.
Back this way again?
Because
What a pain.
Bibles,
Stop
I guess.
Yeah.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
Yeah, Adam's kind of a jerk. He
About
spends the
time we had
entire game
access to those.
mansplaining everything to
Can you
you.
fill me in?
Pretty much.
They let you
He also
transfer your consciousness to a
mansplains to
temporary
Eve a
body
lot,
back in the bunker.
just in
I wish
general.
the tech guys.
Hey, here. Next. So this has a...
Still, their flight.
So now we finally have fast travel. Having fast travel is good. Because everyone just goes into a vending machine to go from one place to another.
I don't think we use it as much as one would think, though. I think we only fast travel 3 times, 4.
Yeah, it's not many. Remetsu has not said anything, no.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins.
He is mic'd up, but
Why don't we rest a
Remetsu's
little bit, 2B?
wanted to be
It's
quiet.
been a while.
I got
I'll
no
rest if
attack
I feel
chips.
like it.
None? Alright.
All support.
We...
Of course.
Past
Yes,
us...
I
You-
will gather their
Where?
if you...
Oh, and mom skip here. Do a double lift.
My only automata find.
It's your best
Skipping
one.
mom.
Say, 2B.
Skipping mom. You're just the horrible son.
When do you think you'll be willing to call
But
me knight?
skips
9S works just
a
fine.
shortcut
Well,
scene.
yeah, but
So there would be the start of a side quest.
man, this job
Never
can be
explained
pretty rough
double lifts
sometimes,
either.
huh?
We
If
don't
you
get
do
to choose
a
our assignments. And you should work on keeping your
rising
opinions in
heavy
check.
attack or a
Your
lift
aren't allowed to be emotional,
into a
remember?
ramp,
I
it
think
kind of
some of us are
resets your
better at
jump,
that
so
than
you can
others.
do a another jump and or lift. So a second time.
This must be the commercial
kind
structure
of neat.
Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
Yeah, there's still a few things we don't understand about this movement set. Like, there's some times where you can do a grand attack in midair, and I don't think anyone's entirely sure why.
If we were
Yeah,
human, we probably
I
would
have
have
no idea
and
why I've
such here,
messed
right?
with that. I've
More
tried to
meaningless
figure it out,
conjecture.
because it could be useful because it resets your jump.
You're so serious,
uh,
2B. You know that?
Not entirely, just like you get your jump back, but you don't get your dash back or things like that.
Yeah, this speedrun's only a few months old, but still plenty of things to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of secrets to uncover.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte. Check this guy. He's just running away.
For how new the game is, it's pretty broken, and it's mostly thanks to a couple glitch hunters that put in a lot of time to finding this stuff.
Yeah, like Ryan I'd found a lot of the skips. Let's see.
Looks like the
Monito's
forest is just
found a
ahead.
good number too, I think. And who else? It's really been glitch finding. A lot of initial stuff, basic stuff, was found by Zarok. He's the one that found the damage exploit, so that's really the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will.
Oh,
too.
AB3. AB3 found a lot.
Yeah.
Would be a shame to not mention AB3. Japanese runner.
Alright, not a bad fight for having no chips.
Thank you for reminding me to equip ships. Okay. I got 2 critical ups. Plus ones.
What is with...
How are we supposed to
So
reach
critical
that
hits
castle?
are very random. Do you know what percentage more damage they do? Or...
No, I don't. A lot.
A lot, yes. Instead of doing like 300, you'll see like 1,800 for a critical hit, something like that. It's pretty significant. But I don't think it's a set amount either.
Dang, if Punchy's timer's correct, I'm like a minute and 30 behind my PB.
I'm 2 minutes and 17 seconds behind mine from my last split. So, it's fine.
Should be about right.
Oh no! Moose, you're in the corner! No! Get out of here, Moose.
That's not good.
Okay.
Kill him.
It was
Damage
fine.
glitch him.
I shot them a few times and they ran away. Yeah, Castle Skip is probably my favorite skip in the game. Just how you clip through and do all this. It's very nice. So we kill those enemies at that save point for a little later. jump through a walking cutscene trigger. Save a little bit of time.
That's
And there's A2. Oh no.
a Yorha type android.
This fight can be a little
This
bothersome.
unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
I never explained that flashing the flashlight repeatedly causes
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal
it
from
taunts
the black box
enemies,
of a
so
fugitive
they'll do
known
about
as
50%
A2.
more damage to you,
What you
and
see
I
from
will
you
almost
is your
die
enemy.
repeatedly. Oh my gosh, oh no.
You run defense chips, don't you?
I forgot to shop, that's why.
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now
I
kill her
forgot to
before
shop.
she kills you.
I also just used my skill cell. Good job. Okay, it wasn't too bad. That's one of the reasons I buy defense chips is for that fight. It's terrifying. Yeah, instead of actually following A2, we just go back here over a trigger, and the bubble popped up around this. Great. I really don't know what to do when that happens.
Kill the guys near it, that's all.
There's...
Or just run in circles, that's what I do.
Yeah, but the guys near it were off screen. I couldn't attack them.
Stubbies.
This is actually really, really bad. I've never had it be this bad for this skip. Oh my gosh, game. Why? There, finally. It has happened before, but not that bad.
Yeah, the save station locks whenever there's enemies nearby, and the problem is the enemies are off the 2D plane, so you can't really fight them.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you can really do is hope they attack you or run in circles to try to get them away from it.
Anyway, I'm gonna shop. Actually buy the things I need.
It'll be faster if you...
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our...
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply. Why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah.
Do a small dialogue skip
Thanks,
just with
Still,
one trigger
machines
here.
are the enemy. Don't forget.
And then we'll be doing Flooded City skip, which is actually very simple now.
It's one of those, how did nobody find this kind of things?
Yeah, basically. It used to do something much more complicated to get out of bounds there. Now you just kind of jump onto something and you're good. Go out of bounds a bit. This actually doesn't save a ton of time, but it's like, what, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds maybe?
I don't know, nobody's ever timed it, I don't think. It's just one of those things that obviously save time.
Yeah.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
You kind of jump over this gap here.
Let's take him out already so I can be home
for
in time for
a
dinner.
dialogue skip later. For whatever reason.
Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you
just how it
perform regular
works.
cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but come on, 2B. It still feels good.
Oh no. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, that donation tracker's still stuck.
Really? That is very unfortunate.
Tell me about it.
I think that's the last
Well,
of the
the
machines.
donations tracker is stuck, and that's really bad.
2B, 9S.
God fucking damn it, Half.
Commander?
Emergency orders incoming.
Yeah. But jumping back over to this little gap here kind of skips a bit of a dialogue and...
Jumping over the gap's actually important because it lets you skip the really long dialogue
Yes.
after the fight. If you go through it normally, you can't do that.
Yep. Don't know why that one works in particular, but it does. Yes, now that we are on Grun, we are on a several-minute auto-scroller, which, if a donation tracker was working, I would generally suggest, like, those being read around this time.
Wow, that was a very angry donation.
Yes.
$5 million from Go Fuck Yourself.
Oh, thank you, Go Fuck Yourself. You're very kind.
What are you gonna do with all that extra money?
Buy a boat.
Oh, we don't even need the plane tickets anymore. Nice. Although, I guess that won't get you all the way to Minnesota.
Requesting support from any
No, it's
friendly
like
units in
inland.
range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently resisting with all remaining support fighters.
Yeah,
but we
this
can't
is,
hold them off for long.
buy a boat, use it to skip Grun.
This
Sounds
is
good.
Carrier Blue Ridge 2. We need immediate backup from any available android
This is
forces.
just a fairly long auto-scroller. I forget the exact length.
$5 million, you could probably pay Platinum to just remove Grun from the game.
Or just put in a skip at least. I mean, yeah. Totally worth the money.
I'm picking up a large-scale enemy inbound. Looks to be 2.8 clicks southwest of us.
Like, it's reached the point where I'm actually trying to chase up Streamlabs on Twitter over it.
Oh man. Yeah.
I'm mad.
Get them
On
to
the
fix their
internet.
site.
Yes, I don't mean to upset you more, Punchy. My apologies.
It's fine, I'm taking the piss, I'm not actually that bad.
Okay.
I have the resting bitch voice. I always sound like I'm angry, even though... well, I am, just not more so than usual.
Enemy aerial unit destroyed. Reverting back to area recon.
Wait, I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
Didn't I kill
There's a
that
ground
already?
state, you see.
What on?
Yes.
If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
No, Punchy's just never mad.
Is that a machine?
It's freaking huge.
We lost control of it, so we marooned it in the ocean. How?
I guess they lured it there, and then they just kind of ran away, and it couldn't find them. Yeah.
Crap. It's blocking
This game's
close
really
range
cool and it has a
EMP
cool story,
blast.
but don't think too
Gotta
much
find
about it.
another way to damage it.
Don't
This
think
stuff's
too
making
much
sense
about
pretty
how
quickly.
things get there. That's the part you don't think
Satellite lasers strike on
about.
your target, but the enemy's electromagnetic camouflage is making it impossible to aim.
Think plenty about the
Find the
stuff
emitter and
like
take
what
it
it
out.
means to be really
Is
means to
that
be
all?
human. That stuff,
I
sure.
know, but it's the
But
only way.
the actual setup of things, just don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't think about why the aliens are underground, anything like that. It's funny that the game just hands wave that off itself. It's like, oh, who knows what aliens think? Ah, ha, ha.
Well, I think that's more of just like how in the dark the Yorha units are kept about the actual state of things. That's spoilers, I guess.
Data obtained from command.
This is like the first speed game where I actually care about not spoiling a lot of things, just because we don't play through the entire game.
Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches land, we're screwed.
Affirmative.
My final bosses are gonna hurt with no attack chips.
Yeah. You'll be fine.
I'll probably try to reapply. Maybe at the factory.
Wait, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. I just can't think right now. Thinking is too hard.
That's okay, it's growing, you don't have to think.
No, I messed it up. I used my missiles before the like actual orb was uncovered. That's never happened before. I've never done that. But
Electromagnetic interference eliminated. Preparing for satellite laser strike.
Oh, come on! It's got an
skipping that
electromagnetic barrier
cutscene
over its
breaks the
whole body.
camera pretty hard for a little bit.
And makes it so you can't hit some of the guys.
Yeah.
Which I imagine would be pretty annoying and very hard.
Yes, if you just wait a little bit to skip the cutscene though, the camera's fine.
4B. Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
2B, let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked.
We've got mortars
Stop
lining
doing
the
180s,
shoreline
you
here.
stupid
All
boss.
the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
I'll help aim.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
And for that, you really just want to mash to shoot Grun with the mortar to get 3 consecutive shots.
That enormous machine is an ancient weapon. It was designed to help annihilate the android, but it wound up going out of control. I was part of the machine's network when it happened, so I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. We eventually marooned it deep
going to start learning this game after next week. Well, we have a Discord and like a resource website and a guide and all sorts of things to help you get started.
Please, 2B, this is gonna work.
There's a ton of resources for the game already.
9S is leaving the front lines. Proposal: 9S should be reporting to command as a deserter.
No! He has a plan. Just hold on.
I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's back. Otherwise, they're just going to go off course.
On.
Yes, the money counter is frozen.
Man, that is a impressive typo.
Wait, what? Oh wow, yeah.
That's an achievement.
Good job. I'm guessing you had something pre-typed, or no?
No.
No?
I just completely screwed the pooch on it.
Wow.
Kind of like what Streamlabs is doing now.
Oh. How topical. Who is winning right now? Probably Remetsu.
Who's winning? The viewers, because they're not running this game.
It's a pretty enjoyable run, I think, but there's definitely some frustrating points. I'm just not doing well today, though. It happens. Like,
B to bunker. Come in. Over.
Operator to 2B? 2B, are you alright?
Running
So,
system diagnostics. Core
let's
functionality
do a
appears
little
intact.
respawn there.
Never
No, I
mind.
didn't even
I
explain
need a
Mario
status
Kart
report.
Skip when that
Roger
happened.
that.
A bit
In
late to
regards
think
the
about
giant
that
machine
now.
that attacked the shore. It
But there are a
seems
few
its
places
resistance
we're
8 hours
doing
ago following your missile
respawns
strike.
by voiding out,
8
kind of
hours?
saves
However,
time.
its
Yeah,
EMP
this
strike
game,
knocked out comms all across the region.
in
We're
some
having
places
trouble
uses
getting
big
it back
invisible
online,
boxes,
which means data uploading
you know,
is
triggers
currently
to
unavailable in some
set
areas.
where you're
Where's
supposed to
9S?
respawn if you fall somewhere you're not supposed to, and
Yeah,
you can abuse
about
that to
We picked up a
skip some
black box
platforming
reading,
and move
but
yourself
it wasn't
ahead
strong enough
sometimes.
to lock down his position.
If you found something, that means he must be
Exactly.
alive. Put in a request to the commander for immediate approval to begin a search.
Actually, the commander has already ordered us to prioritize tracking down surviving Yorha members. If you find 9S, let me know, okay?
Will do. To be out.
Okay.
Han, I need you to scan for any nearby black box signals.
Scanning complete. No signals detected. However, a dynamic scanner is required
Okay, so
for
this
detection of
copied
radio
city
signals.
skip.
Never heard of
Kind of
it.
just go out of
Said
bounds
dynamic
there
scanner
and
may be located in the resistance camp.
fall down to where you were heading anyway. It doesn't save a lot of time, but it looks pretty cool.
Let's go.
Although a lot of our skip names are very, let's see.
Trust me, they're really good compared to Prime's.
Are they? Well, I mean, yeah, but...
Prime has a trick called Ice Beam before Flagra after Flagra, alright? It doesn't get any worse than that.
Fair enough. It's just, our skip names are often like the thing we're heading to instead of the thing we're actually skipping. So...
I, or we, machine life forms, I suppose.
Or just like the area you happen to be in, which is fine.
Love, family, religion, war. The more human
And
records
we just
I
get to
unearth,
listen to Adam mansplain to us about what humans actually are.
Many areas I created out of a desire to understand, to know.
In case you all didn't know, we are just conflict. That's all it means to be a person.
Spiritual. And yet it's currently nothing more than an android graveyard.
English.
I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity. Some desired love.
For those of you keeping score, and that is literally just me, out of anger, there is currently $134.33 of donations that aren't being shown or updated on the tracker at the moment.
They fight, steal,
Okay.
Our actual
It's
total is
equivalent
more
exchange.
like half a grand or something.
You know nothing.
It's equivalent exchange for having such a smooth three-man race transition. Something's gotta go wrong.
Something like that. That's total bullshit.
Did I speak ill of your beloved humans?
I don't get it. Like it's just stuck on Federvi's account. I don't get it.
I strive
Like
to
the
attain
money
nothing
is
more
going
than
through.
the
It's in his
essence of
account.
Humanity itself. We
It's
machines
there.
exist in a connected network.
Streamland said anything
We
yet?
are immortal.
Nope.
Invincible.
Nope.
And
Nope.
yet, within all those infinite bits of data,
Yeah, like especially the guy who just donated $100. We do see it. It did go through. I promise you. I don't know your name because I can't see that. I also don't know your comment because I can't see that either. But it is there.
But thank you very much, kind person that did donate the $100.
I have severed
See, there's half remembering to do the thanking thing that I'm forgetting to do because I'm too pissed off.
Yes.
Let us embrace
See, this
death.
is why I like you. You make up for my shortcomings.
We're a good team, Punchy.
Yeah. We did it. Not pictured me like furiously chucking a
I
slinky.
need to find 9S.
Ah, 9S.
Poor Slinky. So the third phase of this fight is the only one that really matters. But, oh. I guess I'll just get wrecked, it's fine.
Oh god, that's terrible.
Damn, thanks. Oh, no. Oh, come here. Got it. This is 2B. Patch me through to the commander.
Oh, hey, 2B. Roger that. Give me
But we
just
killed
a second
Adam,
here.
which he made
Job
possible.
destroying that
machine.
because he wanted to
Upon
die,
further
because
analysis,
he wanted to
we
be
learned
more
that the
human,
machine,
because
codenamed
that's how
Adam,
things
was
work, I
responsible
guess.
for managing half of their entire network. A disruption of this magnitude to their network should weaken the machine significantly.
Don't depend on the logic of some guy that
He'll
mansplains.
undergo
Yeah.
a full data overhaul up here, assuming we don't encounter any problems. We're planning to
Pro
partner
tip,
him
please
with
don't
you
follow Adam's thoughts on what it means to be
I have another
human.
mission for you. I've mailed you the briefing. Go ahead and take a look.
That is an honest, earnest, you know, request.
Report.
Analyze current trends among the machines. Huh. Something tells me this is going to involve a lot of killing.
Proposal. Procure information from the machine lifeform known as Pascal.
I suppose he might know something. Pascal, can you hear me?
Oh, hello, 2B. Do you need something?
I need to know if you've seen any new trends or behaviors among the machines.
New trends? Well, 2 days ago, I was contacted by some machines that disconnected themselves from the network. They wanted to discuss a peace treaty.
No kidding.
Apparently, they're seeking to form an alliance of some kind with our village.
If that's what they want, why don't they move in?
I believe they're working on building a colony of their own.
You don't say.
Indeed. Apparently, it's located in the abandoned factory. I can give you the coordinates if you'd like.
Please.
I was actually planning to go speak with them myself, you know. Maybe we can meet up over there?
So we explode here, just to save a very small amount of time.
And that's the only reason.
The only reason.
Only reason.
Only possible benefit.
Probably be careful. The machines can be rather unpredictable.
Even you?
Pascal is walking beside me instead of behind me.
We no longer share data with each other.
Never seen that happen. But anyway,
Yeah, I've seen that's happened to me a few times. I'm not sure what causes it.
I don't know.
Certainly does.
I've only noticed it after I started self-destructing.
Oh, that must be related then. You get a certain
Pascal feels
time.
very uncomfortable walking behind 2B.
Oh, that's exactly it. Yeah. He's just completely off. What the heck? Figure it out, Pascal. I think I'm too easily amused, but regardless. I'm just mostly amused by how oddly Pascal is walking.
I don't have the stream loaded, so I'm missing this.
Oh well, it's fine. It's over.
This all seems pretty shady.
Unless he's gonna do it later
So
too,
why
but
are
he
you still
probably
here?
won't.
Well,
It's
I
probably
got this
fixed
far
by getting in the
together.
elevator.
It's my duty to see this through to the end.
Appreciated.
Hang in there, 2B.
Hang in there. Oh no, 2B caught me looking. Oh well.
Once I accepted God into my heart, may hardship and conflict be forever. Once I accepted God into my heart, I must finally serenity. Hello. My name is Pascal. I'm here to discuss the peace treaty.
Damn it!
I was right. This is shady. Fascinating, though. I have never seen machines with such unique perspectives. I wonder if there's a way to collect.
Less talk, more running. 2B to bunker. We've had a run-in with hostile machines in the abandoned factory. We need an immediate escape route.
What was that, 2B? The door on the other side of the room just opened. Let's check it out.
Yeah. But, basically this is a cult, if you couldn't tell already. They want everyone to become as gods, which I guess their idea of gods is very similar to Adam's idea of humanity. It's a pretty long kind of running sequence. Here's an example of where the slow-mo is really nice to skip the crushers.
Still no attack chips.
Keep going straight.
Will do.
Dang.
Yeah, this game just doesn't want me to have a good time, I guess.
The door's open. Keep moving.
All right.
See, I can't even really blame luck. I'm just playing bad.
Blame luck anyway, it works for me.
This is one of those places where we differ again, Punchy. You know that.
Put it so haughtily. The arrogance of this. You all think he's sweet. He ain't sweet. You all think he's the pure boy.
How was this arrogance? I just said we're different.
The way in which it was said, though. Thinking emoji. That is the noise I am making right now. It is the universal noise for thinking.
At least I try to not blame luck when I think it's something that I could have just done, but...
I make no promises of trying. That being said, I am currently trying to, like, update the donation thing with at least something... I'm updating how many donations have not been tracked properly, manually, which is a pain in the arse, but it kinda works.
Kinda works.
Kinda works. It's there at least you can see it. And then when you give the monies, the numbers will go up.
Whoa!
And we are all grateful.
Yes.
Energy shield
Continue to give the monies so that we can have good run at SGDQ.
It is a really good run, and it would be a crying shame if it turns out, you know, like, they can't make it to do their race, because it would be possibly the best opportunity that game could have to be shown at that marathon. It's 2 players of the highest skill level at that game, of the most popular and optimized category, whose PBs are really close to each other, with me commentating. And I can't spin that as a positive without sounding arrogant, but just take my word for it.
Yeah.
95, 98.
Just trust me, I speak good words. I've been doing it for the past, however long I've been live for. 10 hours, I think, something like that.
Bokushi gives me the worst attack. Yeah, he just doesn't want me to have a good time. This game is against me today.
Shut down the electrical grid.
Enemy shield deactivated.
Oh my god. So close to world record? No, he's about a minute off already.
I saved time for the first split so far. How dare you destroy that suspense, icefire. Let them believe in world record.
I lost time on Bokushi. Most of it's my fault. I blew up an extra leg.
I saved time by blowing up an extra leg on Soshi.
I blew up a leg as he was doing his final ball thing.
Like, I blew up a second leg, like, right away, and that actually reset the core position in a way that let me hit the core properly. Without, you know, hitting legs, so... Oops! I messed up that skip. I forgot to switch back to weapon set 2. Okay. Well. Diving into the abyss was pretty fun, though. It was very refreshing. I recommend it to everyone.
Beneath the abandoned factory. I need to return and investigate as soon as possible. When I do, perhaps you'd be willing to join me?
So this part of the game is kind of just a battle and boss rush at this point.
I'm heading back to the resistance camp. What about you?
Oh, I'll probably wander back to the village. I have plenty on my plate there.
I see.
This is the resistance camp.
Say again? I'm not receiving.
Scanning for interference.
The machine requesting him backup. Forces in range. Please, we can...
Let's move. Why are their numbers increasing like this?
But basically, Eve is very upset, and he controls the remainder of the the machine network. So he's making them all also very upset.
No! Get out of here now!
You make me got good luck.
I don't have the stream on, but apparently it's pretty close, which is great. That's all I could hope for in a race.
Yeah, why am I even here?
Hey, come on. You had a rough run. Like, me and Remetsu's run has been pretty good for a race, all things considered.
Gosh.
To be what? Huh? That was. You again?
Oh my gosh. Why?
I ask myself that every time I run this game. Especially lately, because I'm starting to get burned out.
This is never going to end.
But I want that 137 so bad.
So you are going to grind it, huh?
Well, not grind it. I have a 55-second time loss and I have a 138.26, so all I need to do is get a run where I don't screw up. But I don't know, it's pretty hard to be motivated right now.
Let's take this bastard
Fair
down.
enough.
Right.
I'm about to finish here.
Yeah.
Time's coming up. As soon as the cutscene plays, it's time.
That yellow meat, don't know what that means.
Alright. I'll just say done. And done.
140.10.
That's not bad for a race, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay.
They're still coming?
Alright, I wish I could stick around and meme with you guys, but I got things to do.
Wow.
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 I gotta go help my dad
Holy
fix my car.
Wow, just wins the race and just pieces out.
I'm sorry, like... it's,
The immediate ditch, that's unreal! What a par! Also, Remetsu, you got 140.28.
I can actually stick around for like 5 more minutes. We finished a
I'm
bit
back
earlier
time
than I was
so I can see
hoping,
what
expecting, so...
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just giving
Close
you a hard
race,
time.
man. Nice.
They're here too.
I was behind the entire race until the final boss.
They've sealed off the entrance to the village and are trying
I'm still no closer to understanding what Automata actually is.
Oh yeah, no, you're not really going to get much understanding of it.
The speedrun doesn't explain the game at all.
No, it really doesn't.
In fact, I think I understand less.
You know,
we don't even do the intended combat because damage glitch. Like nothing about the speedrun represents the casual game at all.
Pretty though. I like the flashing lights. That's my take on this.
There are plenty of those.
Yeah, we never explained taunting.
I
Never.
did at one point. Yes.
Did you? I forget.
I explained it at A2.
Okay.
It's Eve.
Yeah, flashing the flashlight on and off makes the enemies deal and take 50% more damage.
Ooh, like that.
You just worry about keeping
So yeah, on top of doing damage glitch and pod slow, you're also spamming flashlight. So the combat combo is actually pretty intense and takes a lot of practice to get done right.
It does.
Everything must die.
Also, that you can't taunt while doing slow-mo. You have to do one or the other at a time. There's a lot of things you can't do while doing the slow-mo. Actually, you can't use healing items. You can't swap your weapon set.
Yeah, I think what separates like the top 5 or so times from everyone else is just how good people have gotten at damage glitching.
That's a pretty large thing about it, yeah. Although the top 4 are quite a good ways ahead of me. I'm in 5 this spot right now.
He's absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network.
I'd be interested to know in what the new skips, how much time they save over Alice's 144, and just how much is execution.
Yeah.
But we don't really time anything here because all the skips just save so much time. It's not really worth it.
Pretty much. It's an obvious time save. You should do it. You've timed a lot of things, the smaller skips. So.
Yeah, the ones that need timing, the ones that we're not sure about. Remetsu's done a lot of timing where he doesn't make videos, he just times it with his timer, I think.
The chat's just pointed this out to me, and they're so right. The way the 2 screens are positioned, the credits are on top of each other, and they keep flowing into each other with the perfect timing. It's actually beautiful. This is my favorite. I apologize to Half because I'm looking at credits instead of his gameplay.
That's fine, you already saw this happen like a couple times, so it's okay. I forgive you.
Good, as long as I'm forgiven. That's really all I ask of life. Do I try and be better? No. Do I want to be forgiven? Yes.
But if you're not trying to be better, why do you speedrun?
Oh, I don't know. Boredom.
Fair enough.
What else are you gonna do? There's literally nothing else I could possibly be doing with my time.
Oh yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing else but speedrunning.
Literally nothing.
Why am I the only one that got a link in chat from Remetsu, please?
I don't know. Most entertaining to watch.
You didn't even link
You're an
yourself.
entertainer streamer, and I just stream runs with no mic.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're gonna shill anyone, Lise, shill yourself. Like, the confidence, man.
Oh gosh.
Shilling for someone else, shortchanging.
I'll be the first one to say that I don't put much effort into my stream. The only people that would like watching my stream are people that are already running the game.
This is all my stream effort for like the entire year.
Okay, so Eve was an angry boy. We made him dead, so he's not an angry boy anymore. And now we'll put our button 9S's face.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup.
We put him in timeout permanently.
Lose you, the you that exists at this very moment.
I mean, that's true, Nexus. I do have the most crotch shots on stream.
This corrupted data to the
Single-handedly.
Yeah, I forgot to self-destruct. I preserved 2B's modesty.
Oh wow. Okay, and that's time.
1:46:07.
Yeah, very rough run. I mean, I should.
He says.
It was a very, very rough run. But thank you all for watching and for donating. It's even more impressive to see you all keep donating when the tracker isn't showing it currently. We'll probably update later. So do keep throwing the donations in there. Help Vlad and Revolution get to SGDQ for their very well practiced, very good run of Freedom Planet. So,
who's the host here?
See, this is why we link half stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that was very good. You did it better than I could. I don't have to do a closer now. I'm just gonna go to an intermission. Thank you for your time. That was a good one. I enjoyed that.
I really gotta go though now.
Yeah,
So
all
thanks
right.
for the race.
Yes, thank you.
Good luck on that.
Bye bye.